Hi everyone, this is Shanmuka and today our topic is wireless physical layer authentication via fingerprint embedding. Wireless physical layer authentication via fingerprint embedding provides a secure and convenient method for user validation leveraging the unique biometric features of fingerprint. Uh, Overview of fingerprint embedding technique. Usually we have three techniques: feature extraction, embedding algorithm, and decoding and verification. Fingerprint features are extracted and converted into a compact representation. The extracted in this embedding algorithm, the extracted fingerprint features are embedded into the wireless signals for transmission. Means all the patterns and the fingerprint module will be converted into a wireless signal and it is transmitted to the database so that the CPU will be recognized when it is required. Means the authentication is required. Decoding and verification. The receiver decodes the embedded features and verifies the user's identity based on the stored fingerprints. Usually, yeah, benefits of using fingerprint embedding for authentication. Enhanced security, convenience, and reliability. First, enhanced security. Fingerprint embedding provides a highly secure authentication method resistant to spoofing or unauthorized access. Convenience. Users can seamlessly access wireless systems without the need to remember passwords or carry any physical tokens. Reliability. Fingerprint data is unique to each individual, ensuring reliable user verification. Generally, consider one thing: enhanced security. If you have some property or anything which is jewelry or any property that is very valuable for you, you go to a bank and you will be deposited there. For the security, we can have a password or any lock or any key, but still usage of this fingerprint authentication will be more enhanced and it would be more protected because it cannot be hacked or can't be breached. Yeah. The convenience is there are many chances. Generally, if you want to log anything or any authentication, generally use locks or any patterns or any keys, and there is a chance that we might lose it or we forget the blocks or patterns. But if you use biometric means fingerprint authentication instead of all these locks and keys, it would be very seamless and more effective way of protecting something, which would be it doesn't require anything to remind or remember, and that the protection will also be much enhanced and reliability. Fingerprint data is unique to each individual. Means, uh, no one can copy the code that we have on our hands. Means everyone has a unique pattern and thing, which makes very less no chance to any other people to unlock or access your product or challenges and limitations of wireless physical layer authentication. Environmental variability. Wireless signals may degrade in certain conditions, affecting the accuracy of fingerprint detection. Means for everything, means even if you want to use a fingerprint authentication, everything will be managed by the computer and the algorithms, use various algorithms that we use to extract the features and convert these features into the wireless signals and then verify them whether the received signal or received print is matching to the already stored fingerprint. In this case, there is a chance that we can means maybe means we can't trust the working of the algorithm, and it every case it cannot be work 100 accurately 100%. So there is a chance that it can means the algorithm may not be work properly and the security system may be work a bit uncomfortably. Yeah. Privacy concerns. Handling and storing sensitive biometric data requires robust privacy protection measures and complex implementation. Integrating fingerprint embedded technology into existing wireless systems can be technically challenging because first thing is collecting all the fingerprints and then converting them means first thing we have to analyze the features that we have on each separate fingerprint and then we have to convert them into the wireless signals and store it in the database and then we have to when we implement we have to take the user means normal users fingerprint and we have to cross check whether it has been matched with the stored fingerprint or not. This is a very complex process to implement practically. That could be a case which will be cost very much as compared to other locking technologies or authentication technologies. And case studies and examples of successful implementation. Financial institutions. Fingerprint embedding has been effectively deployed to enhance security in banking and financial transactions. Corporate enterprises. Large organizations have adopted fingerprint-based authentication for accessing sensitive data and systems. Healthcare systems. Fingerprint authentication is used to ensure secure access to electronic health records in healthcare settings. Even though we have another option that fingerprints are also used to store the criminal activities, previous criminal activities of any individual, which would be very helpful in identifying any criminals or any person who involved in crime or not, so that the investigation would be more effective and simpler. And in the financial institutions, basically financial institute means any banks or that's it bank. And every individual has some property or any important thing that has to be stored in a protected place. And if we consider bank would be a wonderful place for that. And even though in the bank, the security would be more effective when we use the biometric or fingerprint authentication to the lock so that it could not be stolen or taken by anyone else. Corporate enterprises means consider any educational institute. For that, almost every institute nowadays are using this biometric authentication for attendance or any other means to identify whether the proper means proper person is coming to the college or any school or any institute or not. Means example, we can also use the biometric uh, system to identify the exact time when any person is coming to any institute or aren't leaving to the from the institute so that the education institute can be analyzed that how the people are working on the institute or anything like that. The healthcare system is also fingerprint authentication is used to ensure the secure access to any electronic health records in healthcare systems. Now, comparison with other authentication methods. Biometric versus passwords. Biometric authentication eliminates the risk of password theft or unauthorized usage. Consider one thing. Just assume that your mobile has been already logged using a biometric authentication, and another mobile of you is logged with just a password or any pattern. See here, the most of the cases, the hackers can decode the password of yours by using various algorithms, but they cannot decode the pattern that you have in the fingerprint so that it could be more protected when compared to passwords. in real cases like using mobile or any other electronic gadget. And biometric versus smart cards. Fingerprint embedded system offers a more seamlessly and more user-friendly authentication experience compared to smart cards. Actually, smart cards are basically used in the hotels, means 5 star, 7 star, means luxurious hotels, where we will be given a card to access any room or any mess, means, I mean, any other things that the hotel or the hotel provides us. Instead of the cards, recording the biometric the biometric print of the customer before he enters the hotel and giving access to all the rooms, respected rooms to him would be more effective and more protected than compared to the smart cards, because there is a much chance of using a smart card. Biometric versus pins. Biometric methods provide a high level security compared to traditional pin based system. Consider ATMs. Nowadays we are using ATMs. Every citizen of countries use ATMs. Now we will be having a ATM card, respective card to every citizen, and he has his personal own PIN, and he might have some some bank balance. There is a chance of theft in the ATM card, and you might also decode the PIN that you have been created for that, and there is a chance of theft of your money from the bank. So instead of that, use the PIN ATM card and then authenticate the user with the fingerprint would be more secure, more protected. That would be a good option in order to ensure a seamless protection for our bank balance or property. Uh, future trends and advancements in wireless physical layer authentication. Integration with IoT. Yeah, this IoT is the fast and advanced uh, developing technologies right now, because everywhere, anywhere, we can see the application of IoT even in the automation of homes or hospitals or industry, many cases. So to enhance the means to level up this IoT application in order to ensure security for those applications or implementations, the biometric authentication would be more helpful to increase the protection of any implementation. Like if we use home automation, and if you want a door to be logged with this means if you want a door to be digitally logged, and if you want to open, use the fingerprint authentication, that would be more effective. But there are also some cases which it would be shows negative effect, like if we have damaged the fingerprint finger with some scratch or anything, the print could not means the biometric reader would not read proper pattern of our hand, and that would be very problematic for accessing the home or any other case. And AI powered recognition. Advancements in artificial intelligence will enhance the accuracy and speed of fingerprint recognition algorithms. Biometric cryptography. New cryptographic techniques will further strengthen the security of fingerprint embedded wireless authentication. Conclusions and takeaways. First one is security, second is convenience, and third one is reliability. Wireless physical layer authentication through fingerprint embedded offers a compelling combination of security, convenience, and reliability, reshaping the landscape of user verification. And that is the end of today's topic, guys. Thank you.